Yet another management principles is that it encourages managers to do research and development. In simple words, we call it as R&D. Well, how management principles helps do research and development? Before knowing this, let's understand in simple words what is research and development. See, understand that you have a problem, and with available tools you are not able to solve this problem. So what do? You start researching how can I handle this problem. So I start identifying different methods. I do a lot of practice, research, and identify and innovate new things. So once I start getting new ways of handling the situation, now I develop that new method and implement into the system. And suddenly that situation, this problem is no longer there. Now I know a method, we have developed a method through research, through intense practice and reworks, right? Analysis, observation, that now I have new ways of handling things. That is R&D, research and development. So we try to research the situation and identify the root cause and try to attack that and solve the problem and create with or come up with new methods. I'll give you an example of research and development, how we are changing. Let's say in an organization, when it comes to discipline, there's a huge issue that people are not coming on time. So earlier, there is a person who used to keep the time. That, okay, this person, let's say person A has arrived at 8 o'clock, person B has arrived at 8:02, 8:05, right? And so on and so forth. So he used to keep the muster. But there are a lot of instances where there is a setting happens, the word setting. There is a understanding happens between the timekeeper and certain employees that even if they came late, well, this guy doesn't mark them late. Now, this problem is a little serious one. How to handle this? Well, with the advent of technologies, management started researching that how can we handle this problem. And they came up with the technological advancement, the biometric attendance system, where your biometric thumb decides whether you are the right person who have entered, one, at what time you are entered, and what time you are leaving. So in certain organizations, there is a card swiping system. There are certain organizations, there is a biometric system. And suddenly, now the real-time data is. So now nobody can cheat. Nobody can give us fake data. And the data is so fast that the managers have better way of handling it. So there was a situation. Existing methods were not able to handle it. Through research and development and understanding the changes in technologies, well, management have devised a new method and developed a simple systematic way of handling this situation. Well, that is research and development to handle the attendance or timekeeping issues. So what do you understand that research and development helps in improving the situations? Understand management principles are dynamic in nature. With the changing needs in the business environment, over the years these principles are modified. So the managers have been given the freedom to modify and apply these new methods to handle the recent or immediate situations they are facing. In order to modify the method, a systematic approach has to be devised. With the proper training for research and development methods, well, managers are being able to develop new methods, techniques, and implement them in order to handle the changing needs of the organization. Hence, as the businesses keep on changing, well, these management principles are also modified. And managers are smart enough to modify these principles as per the needs be. Example, let's say you have to ensure that work will be done by the employees. Even though during Corona times, what you've done, you allow the people to remain at home, but for most of the areas, work from home has been allowed. So automatically, the efficiency did not drop for many organizations during Corona time. So even though most of the people were indoors and not visiting factories or organization, but the work has not been held up in a big way. Small losses were there, but this modification that, okay, can we apply this technology and allow some of the employees to work from home? And yes, it worked out. So instead of every day asking people to come to the organization, they have allowed to stay at home and do work from home. So automatically, what has happened as the business requirements or business styles are changing over the period of time? Well, the problems are different as per the different business scenarios. So management are allowed to do a lot of research and development and find out new techniques and even modify the existing principles to satisfy or adjust to present situations. Hence, management principles encourages research and development among managers. Just for an example, management principles encourages research and development. So this research and development brings new methods, techniques in the field of marketing, in the field of finance, in the field of production, and so on and so forth. So management principles encourages research and development. The very reason that management principles are dynamic, they're flexible enough to modify themselves and adjust to the changing needs of the business environment. So what managers do? Well, managers with the enough of training for research and development and identify the situation and modify these principles or change these principles to suit the present business situations. Hence, without proper research and development, it is not possible, and management principles allows you to do that. Hence, management principles encourages research and development.